My dear friend Kamarka, just think about how much I can help.
I try not to think about you at all, Martin.
If not me, consider my wealth of useful contacts. For a small fee.
Any friend of yours is someone I'd rather not know.
What? You? I thought I'd seen the last of you. Oh, come now. I'm sure we can reach an agreement that is to everyone's liking.
Thank you. That insistent Ferengi has been trying to make new trade deals with us since he first visited our system. Thank you. It's good to see you again, and under much better circumstances. You'll be happy to know that our star remains stable. We've not seen any Tholian ships since the incident, thankfully. The decision to explore was somewhat controversial, however. Many Lucari were resistant to the notion. Still, the exploration initiative passed. Considering my experience, my people have chosen me to command the LSS Concordium. It was an honor I proudly accepted. Our ship is ready to go, and you are. For our maiden voyage, I've chosen a star that is close enough to be within reach, but still just outside the area of space that you've explored. And
This isn't over. Believe me, the next deal we make will be on my terms.
we've arrived on the outskirts of the system. There's a large field of rocky debris and asteroids. We're picking up readings coming in now. Large quantity sensors are picking up some movement on the far side of the asteroid. Not simple orbiting debris either. Cosmozoans! They're beautiful. Intriguing. The Gekli communicate using radio waves and feed on dust particles and energy emissions. We've adjusted our power. An excellent idea. We'll be able to track their movements and learn more about their migratory patterns. Data's coming in from the Gekli. I'd like to expand the number of tagged subjects to optimize data collection. Let's get close enough to slip in with a pod and join them in their swimming. close-up readings from all of the creatures. Treating us like one of their own. They're trying to talk to us with their radio waves. That was incredible. What a singular experience. That several Gately pods frequent this area. There's a lot of dust and particulate matter, but we can't see. There's some kind of subspace shearing here. It's causing cosmic strings to snap. Are reading a swarm of comets passing by this stellar body. They look to have an orbital period of about 173 of your standard years. This comet is mostly ice and dust. There are indications that the cometary matter formed around a magnetic core. The other comets may be more interesting. Let's move to the other comets and study them closely. Shows signs of magnetic radioactive matter. This comet may have seen some interesting particles. About its emissions. Based on the structure of its silicate crystals, it's like ice melting and refreezing. But it seems to lose a large quantity of energy all at once near here. These comets seem to have a long orbit that coincides with the orbit of a Class A planet nearby. Data received. The planet is radiating a considerable amount of heat from inside. is geothermal in nature. Its surface is partially molten. No life forms detected planetside. Then again, it is rather warm down there. There they are. Magnificent, aren't they? Creatures are luminescent ovoids? Not sure how to describe them. They remind me of an aquatic life form native to Lucari Prime. There are little ones huddling close to the planet's atmosphere. Interesting. These life forms were encountered by the USS Enterprise D on Deneb 4. The color display must be a form of communication. I didn't realize that life forms could exist in this fashion. Are you seeing this? My sensors indicate this planet is completely devoid of any organic material. I'm picking up residual levels of radiation. Oh my. Not if you know how to resolve the chaotic turbulence with a tarfine reduction. This was a recent event, some kind of...
Oh, not sure I'll ever get used to transporters. Let's see. Initial scans suggest this area used to be inhabited, but I can't find a single trace of organic matter. The walls of this canyon were worked by tools. I'm sure. Look! There's some kind of large structure further down the canyon. Look at the size of that plaza. These people must have had quite a developed culture. Let's take some readings up there. This looks like a town square. These murals depict people bringing some objects to this place. Crystals or gems, I believe? This mural depicts the construction of this large structure. I suspect it was a temple or a place of contemplation. The crystals depicted in this mural appear to be growing for some reason. Quite the enigma we found here. I suspect there's more to be found inside. We could probably force it open, but that could damage the structure. And yes, it would be based on analysis of things like footprints, wear patterns, and local construction. These artifacts were used with opposable thumbs and indicate a likely handspan of 22 centimeters. The wear patterns here show us that people leaned against here frequently. This was a meeting and gathering area. Based on these footprints, these people had a stride that places them at about 1.6 meters on average. Strange. These relics should be covered with dust and sand, worn away. Yes, the evidence seems clear. The proto-matter detonation happened only weeks, perhaps even days ago. Enhancers online. The signal is strong and clear. Two down, two to go. That's three. One more and we'll be ready. That's the last one. All enhancers online and standing by. All right. The enhancers should give us a pretty good image range. Your tricorder can then act as the center of the network control for the enhancers. I can tie in my data to your tricorder whenever you're ready. Get? Note that the alien is using the pillars in a specific order. They're making the murals match up on each pillar. Looks like some kind of functionary, priest or bureaucrat. You hear that? That's the first pillar set in place. That's two pillars set into place. Three pillars are locked in now. That's it! It's working! Well done! Shall we see what secrets this... Isn't that the symbol of your Starfleet? How did it get here? Those people in the picture, they don't look like the others. What happened here? If Starfleet officers contacted this civilization in the past, why wouldn't you have a record of it? I think the panel on the wall here can be pushed to open something. Those inner doors across from the panel are opening. What is all of this? According to my tricorder, we've reached ground zero. This is where someone detonated the protomatter bomb. From here, a self-propagating cascade of proto-energy radiated outward in all directions, washing over the entire planet. Doubtful. I believe what did this was built specifically as a weapon. There's no new ecosystem. All life was eliminated.
You're trespassing. I'm claiming this station as salvage, along with everything in it. Careful. This old beauty needs some serious repair. Fair warning. My Gnostic gods aren't very fond of these. I'd be happy to sell the pods to you and consider their living contents a promotional bonus.
Chief Engineer's Log, March 18th, 1570. Had a discussion this morning with security about our Klingon prisoners in the brig. Chief Engineer's Log, Supplemental. By my account, we've been hurled back in time to the 16th century. To make matters worse, we're a very long way from the den of the system.
The fines for trespassing are quite severe, and I plan on collecting them.
Engineer's Log, April 17th, 1570. Today we visited the planet we're calling Draconis 3 to collect supplies. The good news, there's a humanoid civilization down there.
Trying my patience is going to cost you dearly.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power. Shield losing power. Shield losing power.
Chief Engineer's Log, July 26th, 1571.
Rule of Acquisition 431. When the shooting starts, let the mercenaries handle it. Handle this, Captain.
Crime is trespassing. The sentence is death.
Shield losing power.
I see you took out the Nausigans on my station.
I'd say our first flight was a success. Now we need to share our discoveries with everyone back home. I hope today's events will convince my people of the continued need to explore and to be part of the galactic community.
I'm happy to hear the Lucari handled their first experience with space exploration well. There's talk of their desire to join the Federation, and from what I'm seeing, they'd be fine members. The mystery of Station K-13 has been solved, although the past violation of the Prime Directive by some of its personnel is a concern. Hopefully the crew preserved in stasis pods will be able to shed a little more light on that situation. Finally, this news of a Zenkethi protomatter weapon is disturbing. I'll be looking into it from all angles, diplomatic and military in particular. We've fought a war with them before, and I'd prefer avoiding another now. The Lucari have discovered some unusual activity in an unexplored region of the Alpha Quadrant. The data suggests another weaponized use of protomatter, similar to what happened recently at Draconis 3. Begin the training simulation soon.